If you're here because your joints feel stiff, rusty, tight, or heavy, especially in the morning or after long sitting, tell me in the comments what age you're watching this video at. Because today's routine is going to help you feel younger than whatever number you type down there. Welcome back, my friends. If you're here because your joints feel stiff, rusty, tight, or heavy, especially in the morning or after long sitting, then this 10-minute follow-along routine is going to be one of the simplest but most powerful things you add to your day. You don't need equipment, you don't need flexibility, you don't need experience. You only need your body, your breath, and a willingness to move gently. And the moment you start moving, your joints begin healing. Before we start the actual follow-along movements, I want you to settle into your body for a moment. Joint pain can come from many complex reasons: inflammation, weak supporting muscles, tight connective tissue, low synovial fluid movement, or just years of repetitive habits. But there is one truth that applies to almost everyone. Joints hate stillness and love gentle motion. When you wake up stiff, it is not because your joints are damaged, it is because your body has been in one position too long. When you sit at a desk all day and your back, knees, or hips start hurting, it's not always injury, it's stagnation. This routine breaks that stagnation. So let's warm up your system from the inside first. Sit or stand comfortably. Inhale slowly through your nose, filling your lungs bottom to top. Feel your rib cage expand like your body is waking up from inside. Exhale gently out the mouth. Again, inhale deeply, this time imagining oxygen and warmth traveling slowly into the stiffest areas of your body, maybe your knees, maybe your lower back, maybe your shoulders. Exhale and imagine the tightness softening. One more deep breath. Good. Now, while you continue breathing normally, begin loosening your joints from top to bottom. We start gently because many joint pains come from inflamed tissues that respond better to slow activation. Start by turning your head softly to the right, then to the left. No force, no pushing, just finding your natural range. Neck stiffness is one of the biggest reasons shoulder and upper back joints feel uncomfortable, so this is more important than people realize. Now gently bring your chin down toward your chest, hold for a moment, and bring it up toward the ceiling. Slow and smooth. Now bring your shoulders up toward your ears and roll them back. Feel how the front of your chest opens when you roll backward. Do this a few times. Now roll them forward. Good. These small circles increase synovial fluid in your shoulder joints, the natural lubrication that reduces cracking and stiffness. Now extend your arms out to the sides and make tiny circles clockwise. Don't tense your shoulders, keep them relaxed. Now reverse the circles. This primes the rotator cuff muscles, the ones responsible for stabilizing your shoulder joint. Many people have shoulder pain not because of damage, but because the stabilizing muscles are asleep. This wakes them up safely. Bring your hands down and gently shake your arms for a moment. Let the tension fall off. Now place your hands on your hips and begin making slow hip circles. Don't rush this. Hips are weight-bearing joints and often carry stiffness from sitting, sleeping, and standing too long. Move in a wide circle if you can, or small circles if you feel tight. Now reverse the direction. You might feel your lower back relaxing as you do this. That's good. Hip mobility reduces pressure in your spine. Now let's warm your knees. Stand tall and place your hands on your thighs just above your knees. Bend slightly and make slow knee circles inward, now outward. Knees don't like twisting, so keep the circles gentle and small. These circles wake up the ligaments and lubricate the joint. Finally, lift one heel and gently rotate the ankle. Ankles are important because poor ankle mobility leads to knee pain, hip pain, and even back pain. Switch sides. Make slow circles, then reverse. Very good. You've now activated your whole joint chain. We'll begin using deliberate full-body motions to break stiffness and bring circulation into the deep tissues that cause chronic pain. Before we move forward, pause here for a second. Notice how your body already feels a little warmer, a little looser, a little more awake. That tiny difference is exactly how healing begins, not through force, but through gentle repetition. When you move consistently, joints respond. When you stop moving, the pain returns. This routine is designed to be simple enough to do daily, even twice daily if your joints feel heavy or achy. Good, let's move deeper into the routine now. Your joints are warm, your breathing is steady, and your body is ready for gentle full body activation. Remember, we're not trying to force anything. The goal is slow, controlled movement that wakes up the tissues around your joints so they glide instead of grind, move instead of lock, and support instead of strain. Stand up tall with your feet shoulder width apart. Gently soften your knees, not bent, just unlocked. This alone reduces pressure on your hips and knees. Now raise both arms slowly in front of you as you inhale, lifting them all the way above your head if your shoulders allow. Exhale and bring them down. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Feel how the muscles around your shoulders and upper back stretch every time your arms rise. This prepares your spine for deeper movement. Now place your hands gently on your thighs and slide them down your legs as you bend forward slightly. Don't try to touch the floor. Just go until you feel a mild stretch in the back of your legs. Hold for 3 seconds, rise back up slowly. Bend forward again, rise again. These forward bends decompress the lower spine and stretch your hamstrings, two major areas responsible for stiffness in the knees and hips. Next, place your hands on your hips and step your right foot forward into a small lunge position. Not too deep, just enough to shift your weight slightly. Now, gently pulse forward, opening the hip flexor of your back leg. Most people have tight hips from sitting, and that tightness pulls on the lower back. These small controlled pulses soften the hip muscles and reduce lower spine tension. Switch sides and repeat. Slow, calm, deep breaths. Now bring your feet back together. Lift both arms out to the sides and begin twisting the upper body right and left. Let your hips stay mostly forward. The twist should happen in the spine. This movement rehydrates the discs by gently squeezing and releasing them. If your back cracks, that's okay. It's just pressure releasing. Slowly twist for a few more seconds, building warmth in your torso. Now, let's target the shoulders more directly. Extend your right arm straight out in front of you and pull it gently across your chest with your left hand. Hold it for a few seconds. This stretch softens the back of the shoulder joint and relieves tension that often causes neck and upper back tightness. Switch sides and repeat. Don't yank, just gentle pressure. Next, interlace your fingers behind your back if you can. If not, hold your wrists or elbows. Lift your chest slightly, open your shoulders, and breathe deeply. This counters the hours of sitting, slouching, and rounding most people do. A few seconds here can dramatically change how your upper spine feels. Now release your hands and shake your arms again to loosen everything. We're moving downward now. Let's wake up your knees and ankles through a simple but incredibly effective movement. Stand tall and lift your right leg slightly off the floor. Gently extend the leg forward, then bend it back. Forward, back, forward. Back. This strengthens the quadriceps, which support the knee joint. Switch legs and repeat on the other side. If you feel small cracks, that's normal. It's just air releasing from the joint. Now march lightly in place. Lift your knees comfortably high, not forcefully. Let your arms swing naturally. This is one of the simplest ways to get synovial fluid flowing through every major joint in your lower body. Keep marching for a few more seconds until your body feels warm and smooth. Next, extend your right leg in front of you and point your toe. Now flex it back. Point, flex. Point, flex, switch sides. This small movement wakes up your ankle joints and improves circulation through the feet, essential for reducing knee and hip pressure. Now let's combine your upper and lower body in one fluid motion. Stand tall, arms at your sides. As you inhale, raise your arms overhead. As you exhale, sit into a gentle half squat. Not deep, just like you're sitting on a high chair. Inhale and rise, exhale and sit. This movement strengthens your hips, knees, and thighs without strain. Keep your chest open and your spine tall. A few more reps. Now widen your stance slightly. Bend your knees just a little and begin shifting your weight side to side, left to right, right to left. Don't lift your feet. Keep them grounded. This movement opens your inner thighs, loosens the hip capsule, and supports fluid movement in the knees. Continue shifting smoothly until your hips feel a little lighter. Now bring your feet together again. Roll your shoulders one more time. Take a deep breath. You should feel your entire body warm and alive now, muscles activated, joints lubricated, and stiffness beginning to fade. Now that your body is warm and your joints are awake, it's time to take your movement deeper. In this part, we're going to combine mobility, stability, and controlled strengthening in one flow that targets every major joint. Shoulders, elbows, spine, hips, knees, and ankles, so that your body doesn't just feel loose for a few minutes, but actually retrains itself to move better every day. Keep your breath steady and controlled, because every inhale brings energy into your tissues and every exhale releases tension. Start by standing with your feet shoulder-width apart. Gently bend your knees and rotate your hips in a slow circle clockwise first. Feel the movement traveling through your spine and down into your knees. Reverse the circle. These hip rotations wake up the deep muscles that stabilize your pelvis and lower spine, which is one of the main reasons people feel stiffness in the back and legs. Even small circles make a difference. Consistency is what matters. Extend your arms out to the sides and begin gentle torso twists. Rotate your upper body to the right as far as comfortable, then back to center, and then to the left. Keep your hips facing forward, letting the rotation happen in your spine. Inhale as you return to center, exhale as you twist. This movement decompresses your spine, loosens the intervertebral joints, and encourages fluid circulation, reducing tightness that often causes mid-back or shoulder discomfort. Now bring your arms down and clasp your hands behind your head. Gently bring your elbows back while keeping your chest open, then slowly forward. The shoulder and upper back opening releases tension built up from sitting or desk work. Move slowly and notice the warm stretch in your upper back and shoulder blades. Hold each position for a few seconds and breathe deeply, feeling your muscles and joints respond to each movement. Next, let's engage the knees and lower legs more directly. Step your right foot slightly forward, bending your front knee gently, and lift your arms above your head. Hold this mini lunge for 3 deep breaths, then return to standing. Switch sides. These simple lunges not only open your hip flexors but also strengthen the muscles around your knees, helping to prevent joint pain over time. Even if you're feeling mild discomfort, that's normal. It's your muscles and tendons waking up and learning to support your joints again. Now, place your hands on your hips and shift your weight slowly from side to side, bending one knee slightly while the other leg remains extended. Feel your inner thighs and hip stabilizers engage. Keep your movements smooth and deliberate. This is not about speed, it's about control. With every side shift, your knees, hips, and ankles are learning to move together in harmony, which is the foundation of pain-free walking, climbing stairs, or standing for long periods. Next, extend one leg forward and flex the ankle, then point the toes away, repeating slowly. Switch legs. This ankle activation is crucial because weak or stiff ankles often create compensatory tension in the knees and hips, which can result in chronic joint pain. Even a few gentle repetitions improve circulation and range of motion, reducing overall stiffness. Now let's engage the arms and upper body. Reach your right arm overhead and bend at the elbow, gently stretching the triceps and opening the side of your body. Hold for a breath, then switch arms. Then interlace your fingers behind your back or hold your wrists. Lift your chest slightly and gently pull your shoulders backward. This opens the chest and shoulder joints, helping to counteract the forward hunched posture many of us develop throughout the day. Even just 30 seconds here can make a noticeable difference in upper body mobility. Next, combine upper and lower body movement. Stand with feet hip-width apart. Inhale and raise both arms overhead while simultaneously lifting onto your toes. Exhale and lower your arms while rolling down onto your heels slightly, bending knees gently. Repeat this fluid motion 5 to 6 times. This full body activation improves coordination, enhances circulation to all major joints, and gently strengthens muscles supporting your knees, hips, and spine. Now come into a gentle squat position, not too deep, just enough to engage your quadriceps and glutes. Extend your arms forward for balance. Hold for 2 breaths and then rise slowly. Repeat this 2 more times. This strengthens the lower body and improves stability, which is critical for preventing joint overload and pain when walking, standing, or lifting objects. Next, we focus on controlled spinal flexion and extension. Stand tall. Inhale as you gently arch your spine backward, opening your chest and shoulders. Exhale and slowly round forward, letting your spine fold naturally without forcing. Repeat 5 times. This movement lubricates the vertebrae, stretches the back muscles, and strengthens the core stabilizers around your spine, all of which support long-term joint health. Finally, we'll finish this part with a gentle ankle and knee reset. Stand on one foot for a few seconds, then switch. This small balance challenge activates stabilizing muscles in your lower legs and around the knee, which helps reduce pain from weak support muscles. After that, march in place lightly for 10 to 15 seconds, swinging your arms naturally, feeling blood flowing through your entire body. By now, your joints should feel warm, your muscles awake, and your body more fluid than when we started. You may notice that stiffness has decreased and even mild aches have softened. That's the cumulative effect of gentle, consistent movement, lubrication, circulation, and activation all working together. And now, as we move into this routine, I want you to pause for a moment and really feel what's happening inside your body. Don't rush this. Don't move to the next task in your day. Just stay here with yourself for a few seconds. Feel how your joints are warmer, how your muscles are softer, how your breath feels deeper and calmer. This is not an accident. This is your body responding to movement, to attention, to care. You did that. You created that change in just a few minutes. Slowly let your arms fall to your sides and take a gentle breath in through your nose. Hold it for a second, and then exhale fully. And as you breathe out, imagine all that stiffness draining out of your shoulders, your back, your hips, your knees, like tension melting away. Even if you still feel tight somewhere, even if the pain isn't fully gone, remind yourself that healing is a process. It doesn't happen instantly. It happens gradually, quietly, one small step at a time. What matters is that today you took that step. I want you to roll your shoulders back one more time slowly, just enough to feel your chest open. Think about how many days you wake up stiff, how many times you sit in pain thinking nothing will change. How often you wish you could move freely again. And now think about this. Right now, this very moment, you are changing. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how long you've been dealing with stiffness. Your body can still adapt, still heal, still rebuild strength and mobility, but only if you give it moments like this. Every stretch you just did sends a signal to your joints to produce more fluid. Every movement increases blood flow to the places that hurt. Every breath calms your nervous system so your muscles stop guarding and tightening. These small things are actually big things. They're the reason people who stay consistent with routines like this see huge improvements. They move better, they feel lighter, they sleep better, and they wake up with less pain. And that can be you too starting today. Take another slow breath with me. Inhale deeply. Feel your ribs expand, hold it gently, and exhale slowly. Let the air fall out of your body. These slow breaths tell your brain that you are safe. And when the brain feels safe, the body releases tension. That's why you're already feeling more open and more relaxed. If your knees feel a little looser, that's progress. If your back feels warm, that's progress. If your hands or elbows feel smoother when they move, that's progress. Even if the progress is small, it means your body is responding. And if it responded today, it will respond again tomorrow, and even more the next day. This is how pain reverses. This is how stiffness fades. This is how your mobility returns, not with one big change, but with many small ones repeated daily. You have done something today that many people avoid. You showed up for yourself. You didn't wait for motivation. You didn't wait for the pain to magically disappear. You took action. And action is what brings transformation. So please, take a moment to appreciate yourself. Not in a big dramatic way, just quietly, inside your mind. Tell yourself, I'm doing what my body needs. I'm moving in the right direction, because you are. Now let's take one final deep breath together to close this routine. Breathe in. Slow, deep, steady, hold for a moment, and breathe out gently. Let your body relax completely. Feel your feet on the ground, feel your spine lengthen, feel your chest soften. This is you, calmer, looser, lighter. You did an amazing job today. And if you want this routine to truly help you reverse joint pain and stiffness, don't do it once. Make it a habit. 10 minutes every day. You deserve that. Your body deserves that. Imagine where you'll be in 30 days if you give yourself just 10 minutes daily. Imagine walking without stiffness. Imagine bending, lifting, climbing stairs without discomfort. Imagine waking up with less pain. It is possible, and you just took the first step. If this routine helped you even a little bit, make sure you like this video so more people dealing with pain can find it. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a new routine designed to help your joints heal naturally. And don't forget, I asked you at the beginning, tell me in the comments what age you re-watching this video at. Go comment now. Your comment inspires others your age to start healing too. You showed up today. Be proud of that. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay active, stay consistent, and take care of your body every single day. You deserve to feel better.